Hello everyone and welcome to my Spectacle Island build. As you can see here, we're having a lovely sunny day. I'm all kitted out for this new adventure at the Commonwealth Museum. Yes, we have a whole museum to walk through today. This is my Spectacle Island build. As you can see, we arrive on this little boat. We're brought by a big boat, but I guarantee you in your trip, the boat will the boat will float. Anyway, so I'll be doing a day and night run of this, but we'll start with the day. As you can see, we go into the reception area where you can have your picture taken with the mannequin, with the robot lady and Kellogg. Yes, you can have some Nuka Colas. Here is where you buy your tickets from the nice people. Yes, we have a couple of wee robots here. I was going to flush this out a lot more with random stuff, but I started having issues with lag. Yes, that's my fault for being one of those console peasants. Yes, here you can take the goat. Yes, you can meet. Oh dear. Ah, I have put so many hours into this game over the years, and just for this build, I'm currently level 66, and I've forgotten his name. His name is. Uh, um, hmm. We'll come back. Nick Valentine, that's it. Ooh, that wasn't good. We have Piper. We have all the books to read while you wait. Nice little coffee machine here. Some toys for the kids, the paper, the jangles, of course. Cigarettas. We have our bobbleheads here. I am missing two, but that's because I haven't done those two quests yet. Yes, but we have most of them. Deacon here, pretending to be Grognag. Bad Deacon. Yes. Over here we have that was nice Chinese spy, the submarine captain. Don't ask me how I got his uniform. Then we have, and I forgot your name as well, sir. Yes, Hancock. Him. Right, so, yes, we have all this. I thought I'd put a safe back there. Apparently I didn't. And yes, the big floor thing. How could I miss this? The main attraction of this room. I built this over the gravesite on Spectacle Island. As you can see, we have a couple of graves here. And someone who just didn't make it into one. Apparently, two holes were enough to dig, so they just left him there. Or he was the one who dug the holes and died, and no one dug his. But yes, we have. I think this is a nice little addition here. The wrecked boat gravesite, you know, just very welcoming. Yeah. So let's head outside into the park after we bought our ticket. We have him. Uh, I'm not doing a very good job at the minute. We have a guard, McDonough. Yes, McDimhead. That's my current suit of armor, which is the Hellfire with a nice lovely jetpack even. Yes. Hello. As we move down here, we have our orange set of power armor with the Decapitulist's head on it. Very cool. Over here, this is the Tesla set that you get from the Rust Devils. Yeah, it is a Rust. Yeah, this is Rust Devils. Over here, we have the people who keep this place running. We're doing a little bit of mechanicking here. So there used to be a jar of. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's already fallen down. Yeah. See what I mean? I did get some things in place here, but you know. Oh, and there's my Fergus Blue torch. Right. Anyway, So yes, we have them here trying to restore this motorbike. Nice hot rodder t-shirt there. I don't know why he's wearing a cowboy cap. Must be from Nuka World. We have some of the fallen beasts that have failed to my explosive weaponry, or just been really sneaky and shot them in the back. Yes, I think that's meant to be a glowing ghoul. I'm pretty sure it's daytime, so it's not glowing so much. We have our Aproxo power armor. Then we get to the rich people. Yes, this is how they live, or they did before the war. We have, if you can see here, we have the Cobbett family, of course. A couple of naval admirals or captains there. We have Lorenzo's suit, as you can see here, or maybe you can't see it. We have the felt hat from the Halloween expansion, which is pretty cool. We'll get that later. I think it's nice. And they've got their little tea and tea cups, chessboard, lots of booze and cigarettes, and there should be a cigar box somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be appearing. Over here we have a Voltac. Yes, those rascally devils. We really shouldn't have been in anything in control of anything other than, well, nothing. As you can see, they're looking at the throat. I'm going to have to learn to speak English. After almost 50 years in an English-speaking country, still haven't learned to really get there yet. But that's the Thudoproctor, or the eye machine. As you can see, someone's looking out the window thinking, what the hell am I doing here? We have the oars here, security, and of course the Vault-Tec suit of armor, or an armor in Vault-Tec colors. But yes, that's them all done. Moving up, we have the army version of the T50. I honestly think that is the best looking armor in the game. I don't know about it. I know a lot of people might say the X01 or whatever, but I think that's still the best in the base game. We'll get to the other good ones in a little while. We have our sugar bombs here and another set of T50. We move on and we have our Minutemen here. We have Sturges. We have the General. We have the person who won't stop giving me things to do. I mean, seriously, you think he could do one or two of them by himself, but no, he just has to keep bugging me for some reason. Bad. Over here we have the Minutemen. We have Destimosa, Tinker Tom, Glory, Dr. Forgettable Name, another suit of power armor, T50 again. And, you know, Deacon's not there because he's over there cosplaying as Grognag. Moving forward again, we come up to our Raider camp. And yes, I'm walking slowly because if I walk any faster, the frame rate will disappear. They've got a little cage there, some skull spikes, very welcoming. We have our suit of power armor here, which is just your normal Raider power armor. Over here we have our X1000 with the shark logo. But what else? This other set of power armor is actually the one from another. It wasn't a DLC. It was from the Autumn thing, or basically it came in the last big update. You got this, the Halloween stuff, etc. Well, this is the one with the legs you can walk in lava with. Yeah, so that's what that's doing there. So yes, that's all the Raiders. A few cages, a little fire. Yes. Over here we have the most despicable people in the Commonwealth, the Institute. And I haven't even went to Father yet, which I probably should have done beforehand. That way I could have got the Institute flags, but I forgot. So Just do me a favor and pretend the Institute flags are up there. Okay, cool. Again, we had division heads. That is basically the only mod I have used for this creation is clothes. Yes, I couldn't get the clothes any other way without killing a bunch of people, and I haven't decided which way I'm going to end the game yet. So, yeah. Now, the only way you can get the Institute coloring for your power armor is if you actually complete the game with the Institute, which I think I've done once over my several dozen playthroughs, and I will never do it again because no, they're just naughty people. Bethesda, being terrible writers, didn't give anything, put in a chance for you to be able to bring peace between the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel, where they would shut down since production and allow food out into the thing where you could actually build a better world. No, they decided to be lazy and just give you the same ending with 3 different colors, just like Mass Effect 3. That's not a subject I'm going to get stuck on because we'll be here for several hours. Anyway, yes, so moving on. We have our pink power armor, which is pretty cool. Yes. Um, we also have our hot rod power armor. Yes. And here we have our Halloween stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I really like this smoking cauldron. I think it really does adds a nice touch to the whole thing. There is one without smoke, but the smoking one is better. Yes, we have our tree, some lights, and I put these heads on the characters. You know, we have our pastor, our evil pastor there, doing something evil. Um, we have our 2 witches. Well, 4 if you count these 2. We have specimen in jars, and yes, basically some. I think that's just a nice little thing there. Moving on, we have the Brotherhood of Steel. We have our distress signals. I think I have got every variation of people there. The only reason Captain Kells here is in a full suit of power armor, or not so, a full suit of uh, combat armor, heavy combat armor, is because I couldn't find, even in the mod I downloaded for the clothes, I couldn't find his outfit. And I didn't want to kill him to get it. And I don't have enough ski skill to steal it off him, even if I think I could, which I mightn't be able to. So, yeah, I think I've got every variation there. As far as I know, we have our mini nuclear launcher, our Gatling laser. You know, we're all. Yes, they're actually meant to be, just black rims, specs, not sunglasses. Something else I buggered up. Sorry about that. Yes, of course, our Maxim there. Yes. And on this side, we have to go down the stairs. No more lag, please. You can see it's there and there. If I go too quickly, we have the Marner. Yes. Who is apparently very sick but never dies. This is Alan. I think I've got his outfit correct. But there's no mods, or, well, I didn't see anything where I could put beards on mannequins. So, yeah. This is Ash. No, he's Alan. What's her name? Well, that's her. We have that, which is the Bloodletter. Yes, got the name there. We have our hunter, our trapper, our coastal armor, of course, nice big Vim, the Admiral's friend. We have our first suit of Vim armor, which again looks very cool. Which is why I never use it in battle, because even though I know I can fix it, I just anyway. Our deep sea diving suit, which I haven't used into battle yet. We have our thingy armor, which I think is awesomely cool. And please don't mention that I seem to have forgot to put something in under them. So he's now naked under there. I'm sure it's going to cause a bit of a rush situation here, but I'm sure he can deal with it. Sorry about that, old boy. We have our second set of Vim armor. Definitely not one you'd use for sneaking, yes. Dayglow Green is probably not best for. Yeah. We have our slinky suit. Yes. I actually like this, but it's not the heaviest of armor. But yeah, it's very good. We have our Autumn Inquisitor, our Autumn Boss Man, and another Ottomer. Of course, we have the Striker, which is pretty cool. Um, and that's the two weapons you get from doing the autumn quests. Yes. So moving on, and I've just noticed I forgot to do something here, and yeah, this I well just pretend, please. Yes, I forgot to hmm, yes. Sorry about that. No. Yes. Let's just pretend that that looked like that all the time. Okay, cool. So here we have. I was able to get a. Sorry, the voice is getting a bit dry here. I was able to get a normal set of robot armor, a set of sturdy set of armor across the whole game, but I still was missing the heavy chest piece, so I apologise for that. But yes, we have all the weapons down there, the iBot thing, and yes, I got a few things to hang up there, and apparently they're still there, so that's awesome. Moving on, we have our friends, the Enclave, yes, who we should be siding with instead of the Brotherhood of Steel. I can't choose which is my favourite of these two suits of armors, and that suit of armor is actually the. He's a what you call him? Not a renegade. He's a. That's his suit of armor. I tell you, I have the worst memory. I can't decide which of these two looks the best. This does come in more colours, different camos, but yeah, as I said, the frame rate was already starting to take, so I didn't have room to put them all. Anyway, but yes, we have our Tesla cannon, which I think looks pretty epic. You know, I know the one in Fallout New Vegas was cool, but I just think this is cooler. We have our heavy incinerator. Yes, didn't want to plug these in case, one or two of the guests might get maimed, and that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. Anyway, moving on, we have Nuka World. Yes. Again, when you start to put a lot of lights and stuff in one place, issues happen. But yeah, we come up here. I was able, funnily enough, to get lights to just fall into here, which is pretty cool. So yes, we have our nice big map. Hello. We open the door, and look, we're inside. We can buy more stuff here, tickets to see everything. As you can see, everybody's got a nice little visor and outfit. This is the Nuka World girl who in Fallout New Vegas. Or was it Fallout? No, it was Fallout New Vegas. It was Fallout. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas. She actually owned the museum. That's her cappy glasses stuff. That's her exact outfit, actually, so that's pretty cool. You can play some games here with a few signs. Again, information desk. I tried to get the Thirst Sapper to sit on here, but for some reason you can't actually set anything on top of this table, which is a bit of a pain in the... Anyway, so yes, there should be, if I could have set things on top of this, the Commie Whacker and Thirst Sapper will be there. As you can see, we have Oswald. Hello, Oswald. I will admit, I did kill him to get his stuff, so... Well, he deserved it because he was a prick. We have our Nuka Victory, Nuka Orange, Quantums. Oh, look what these are selling. Hello, miss. May I have some of the pink slime? Yes, lovely pink slime. Anyway, if we go to... We have a little place to sit down. If we go to the other side, this looks like a few people have already been through here. We have Gage, of course. Yes, you chose the wrong side, old boy. I don't know why you couldn't get the eye patch. You know, that's the only thing. If you kill him and you take all his stuff, you should get the eye patch. I'm just saying. You can take your picture here with a gorilla and a bear and Sito's shiny slugger. It's just not a wee place for you to sit and rest while your kid's getting his picture taken. Oh, oh, just pretend there's a camera there. Yeah, look at that lovely shiny camera. It's brand new. Yes. Okay, moving on. We have, of course, Cowboy World, and that's meant to be. That is. I thought that was a Enclave flag for a minute, but yeah, no, that's the correct flag. That is just very cool. Yes. Moving on, we have the pack. Hey, she stole my outfit. You shouldn't be in my outfit. Naughty. We have Mason with his bone necklace. A few variants here. I love these shirts. I mean, help me! You know, just I mean, like it's taken the old phrase "sit on me" to a whole new level. Anyway, some furry there. We have our first suit of you could call it power armor, which again is very cool. We come down here. We have the operators. I think I got the outfits down correctly. I think this is yes. These are the three. Although I did add the glasses, I'm sorry, but I did. Yes, they're what they're wearing in the game. Sometimes it's hard to make it correctly. We have the Overboss's power armor, of course, which I think looks pretty cool. Going to the other side, we have the herbologists, or whatever their name is. Basically, the people who follow a religion created by a fantasy writer. Yes, that does. That's well. Let's just move on. We also have our space outfit. A few signs up there. The awesome Nuka-Cola Quantum power armor, which again is pretty awesome. The Nuka launcher, of course. We have the Nuka Girl outfit, which is very cool. Not 100% sure how this is waterproof, but hey. We have the disciples, very naughty people. Yes, naughty. And again, I try to get the outfit as perfect as I could. We come out here onto the big beach, and down we go. And if you follow the lights, which really helps with not having to put a bunch of stuff here because, you know, lag. But we come down here into the place where you leave, get your tickets to leave from this nice lady, and you buy some stuff here. Again, I was able to get some stuff here, but not a lot. Not as much as I would have liked, but still some. And then you're out onto your awesome boat, which seems to have a parking problem. But yeah, that's it at the daytime. Let's do it in the night. Okay, so here we are at night. Now, I do have a mod installed that makes it actually dark, whereas the vanilla game, it's basically still light. So yes, oh, we do have a moon. Hello, moon. I wonder, did those lovely chops and chopesses, the ghouls from Fallout New Vegas, actually make it there, or did they just crash and die? Or did they make it there and crash and die? Or, well, let's hope it's something nice happened instead, yes? Let's all be nice. Cool. And boom, welcome to the Commonwealth Museum. And I believe I spelled that correctly. Although that C looks like an O for some reason. Probably because it's connected to the O. So it's to the Commonwealth Museum. Yes, well. Wanted it a little bit understatement because you put too many lights here, then you take away from the the there's a word for it, and I'm forgetting it, and you'll all be roasting me like crap in the comments if the usual 7 people watch my videos. Anyway, yes. What do you call that? Yeah. Again, I wanted it understatement. That's why I didn't put in too many lights here, which is why there's a little bit of shade, and uh, because it really does light up this grave site quite well. You know, good that I built it high enough that I was able to put lights in underneath. But it's just nice to see those here. And again, the rack, nice crystal clear water, not in any way radioactive. Just really like that. I thought you would have moved by now, Deacon. We know it's you. Stop pretending. I'm just saying. Yes, just get a nice little view there. Again, lighting all this is a problem because sometimes, again, with this many lights and stuff, issues. But it's not too bad. Again, I think there's only so many types of lights, and one of the problems is you need a more variation of lights, stuff that you can place in more places, if that makes any sense. I tried to get that as close to that as I could because I didn't want to put lights in this. Or maybe neon! That's what that stuff is. That's neon. Oh, right. Anyway, so now I've discovered the word neon. That's neon over there in that building. Yes. Again, there will be some dark places, but that's because I want the dark places. If you're coming here at night, you want a bit of atmosphere. And I think this is nice. You can still see everything, but there's wee bits of darkness here, which, the light brings out the photos, the paintings. Yes, very cool photos, if they're photos. It just adds a little bit of... I actually thought those lights at the back there would have been a bit brighter, but again, they're meant for like smoking rooms and upper class things. Yes. Again. Now, the reason I had to put a light here is because if I had put 2 connectors here to try and get to this, it would just be... Oh, it did? What is on? Huh? When did... I honestly don't remember doing that. Well... Huh, cool. Anyway, so we move on. We'll walk a wee bit faster and hope the frame rate doesn't disappear. Yes. That's the one. That's the one I had to put a thing there because I didn't want any connectors running in. Yeah, so put that there, just makes that alright. Again, we have a lantern that's working. Look, a working lantern in a theme of lanterns. I'm just saying. Yes. We move on across. And these guardrails here are just in case anybody would try and jump over and enter and cause mayhem, which is something I would do. Oh, an unexpected bonus. Yes, I actually wasn't expecting this, but the mining helmets I put on them are actually working. Apparently the lights come on by themselves. I did not know this. That's just... Well, I probably would have needed a bit more light on this side, but that's okay. Did anybody else know that? I didn't know that if you put these mining helmets on a mannequin and it went to nighttime, they actually came on. I did not know that. Well, I'll know that for any other builds I do. And of course, this bed lights up, which I think is pretty cool. Very cool bed. I do have... Yeah, Sean, the father, is not your son. This guy, not your son, and I can prove it. Yes. But anyway, on we go. The pink Power Ranger here. Yes. Of course, you saw the Power Rangers in them. The what were they called? The Bloodies, the Goodies. What were them things called? They used to fight the goodies, whatever they were. If the pink Power Ranger showed up in this, yeah, they would all run away. Oh, we better free him. Read it there. And this is where this really takes off. Yes. We'll just get a nice little shot here. Yes, now that's very cool. Definitely does very cool at night. Um, Moving on. Yes. I don't know if I should have put a light here to show both of these weapons, but I did put a couple of wee red lights back there just to add a bit of atmosphere. Again, you know in the stores you get the women with a nice hair and the men with features. I think they would have been better mannequins than these mannequins. You know, or is that just me? Yeah, I think they would definitely have been better. We'll take another wee walk down here. I tried putting lights under here, but unfortunately, um, it was just too low down. The wee ones I used, I set in front of them, won't go in the water, and the hanging ones, unfortunately, it's too low down. So yeah, we just sort of had to go with the flow there. You're probably wondering why I put this set of lights here, but that's because if I didn't put them here, this place was basically in darkness. Because while these are cool lights, they don't exactly give off a mountain of light, ironically. So yes, up we go. I know there's gaps there, but if you put this in the middle and you try to put on stuff, it usually goes halfway into the steps. And let's be honest, if one or two kids are lost, so be it. But yeah, I think I've got this well enough lit, except for him. But well, he knows what he did, so he doesn't deserve to be lit. Yes, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I think this is well enough lit. Oh, I really should have got a light on the flag. Yes, I'm sure I'll get issues for that, but I definitely should put a light on that flag. And here we go to the big lighting. I like those coloured lights, I really do. We went in through that door the last time, let's go in through this door. And there we go. Again, this was hard to light because I had the roof up so high. It creates a lot of dark spaces, so not only did I have to put lights up here, I had to put lights at the bottom as well. But still, I think it works alright. And for a long time, I didn't know that this could actually be used as a Brahmin trough. I thought this was just, decoration, but yes, this is actually a Brahmin trough. So if you didn't know. I think it's just lit well enough. It's not too bright. No one's buying a ticket. No, you just have to try harder. Sell. You have to make a profit, dear. Yes. Right. Green cross. I think this is pretty cool. Actually, just as a matter of interest, what do we see if we sit down? Let's just sit down. Yes, this is quite nice. You might want to put on some underwear. I'm just saying, sitting down and looking at someone's ass is, yeah, anyway. The girl who stole my outfit, bitch. Yes, so let's get up again and make our way out. I do love these signs up here. I think they're pretty cool. Basically, I'd love to put them in maybe in another build. I'll just have a really dark room and lit up only by things like that, which would be pretty cool. Yes, I'm watching all of you. Exit. And here we go. Oh, that is nice at night, isn't it? Oh, that it just adds a little touch. Yes. I think if I ever go the PC route, I'd probably have used the onmode cages and put a half dozen death claws and stuff here just to scare the crap out of the customers, and hopefully it won't turn into another Jurassic Park. Yes, where people get eaten. As long as they, well, I'd be alright if they had a couple, but not all of them. I need to make a living somehow. Yeah, so I think that's a nice wee walkway, nicely lit. Down here into our little shoppy. I think the aircraft seats work better here because you're waiting to go on a boat. So yeah, I think these seats work better. I I did put a safe somewhere, and there it is. Yes, I knew I had put a safe in some shop, and I did. So yes, you stand in that safe and you protect that safe with your life. Your very one-dimensional life. Yes, I'm sorry, but you were a toy that was a big hit 200 years ago. You'll probably be there a very long time. Sorry, Jangles, it's the truth. Yes. I honestly would have liked to get a few bikinis because I think girls in bikinis sell more stuff. I'm just saying it. They do. Uh, these need washed. I'm just saying a little wash. Even if you want to use spit, but just make them look a bit cleaner than this. Okay? Cool. Right. And then we're off home on one of these ships, which, yeah, well, right. So, yeah, that's it. That is my Spectacle Island build. This would be the part where if I was on PC, I'd go into fly mode and fly around the island and take an overview of it, but I'm not, so I can't. But yeah, let me know what you think of this little build. It probably took me longer than I would have liked. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.